Hello Dollface, it's Kat here, and I know this video is a little late because this palette has been out for a couple weeks, but like, I don't care. I was busy, I was working the haunted house, and I didn't really have enough time to play with Lime Crime's birthday collection, and I knew I had to get this palette as soon as I saw it was launching, because you see, I used to be obsessed with Lime Crime when they first came out. I mean, I'm still obsessed with Lime Crime now, but I really loved Lime Crime. I love their rainbow aesthetic and the unicorns, and I just couldn't resist this throwback packaging. It's just so cute with the clouds and the rain and the little like iridescent metallic pink unicorns and their old logo. Like, it just makes me so happy. This was like their mailing box too back then when it had the clouds. You guys remember that? Oh my gosh, I'm just obsessed. But I really loved their products back then, but I could never afford it. I think my first product ever, my first Lime Crime product, my friend Faith got me for Christmas when I was 18. She bought me Red Velvet Velveteen, and I was dying because I was like, my dream makeup product. I want it so bad, and it is still like my go-to red. I love it so much, and since then I've been obsessed with the Velveteen formula, and I just saved up money, and now I own like all the Venus palettes, and I own a bunch of the lipsticks, and like, it just makes me so happy. But I just love this throwback because I still really wanted all of the stuff back then. I did have a few of the unicorn lipsticks, and I had a carousel gloss that I was like really obsessed with, and I just really love just that they did this. And I didn't get any of the new lipsticks. Kind of wish I bought Airborne Unicorn. Maybe still will, I don't know yet, but I knew I had to get this palette because, guys, it's a rainbow palette. Like, how could I resist? I love colors. I love colorful makeup. I don't do neutrals. I only wear colorful things. I'm just so obsessed. Like, can we just... Oh my god, it's just beautiful. And I really love all of these colors, and I just think it's amazing. So I wanted to play around with it, and I know since it's been out for a while that like a review with swatches was kind of a little late, so I thought I would do one of those 3 looks 1 palette videos. I love watching those, and I love just kind of seeing what everyone could do with a palette. So I wanted to play around and give you 3 separate looks, and I tried to use every single color from the palette. Oh no, I did use every single color from the palette. So in all 3 of these looks you will use all these colors. I am just obsessed with it, and I really love the shade Libra, and I love the shade Candles, and I really love the shade Lime Crime. Those are like my favorite from the palette. I was really hoping they would kind of do another pink like they had in the D'Antoinette palette, because that is literally the best matte pastel pink shadow ever, and I just want 10 million of them because this is my favorite shadow and I don't ever want it to be gone. So maybe they'll put that in a future palette. I don't know, do another rainbow palette, like pastel rainbow palette maybe, or just bring back the Antoinette palette, please. But let's get on and do some looks with these. I had so much fun creating these looks, so keep on watching. Okay, so for this first look, we're going to go in with a pink and yellow soft girly pastel look, a super cat look. Honestly, like, my 2 favorite colors right now are yellow and pink, and I just love putting them together. So of course I had to do this eye look. I really have just drawn to that shadow Candles, which you will see in about these looks. But let's start with the first look, which is this pink and yellow one. I'm going to go in with the shadow called Frosting, which is such a cute name for a pastel pink, and I'm going to start running this throughout my crease, really blending out those edges, making sure that it's just very soft and transitioning into the skin well. This is the base transition color, so really just blend it out. Then with that same brush, I'm going to go into the shadow called Rose Burst, and I'm really going to like pack that into the corner, really just deepen it up and add some dimension to that pink we already applied, and just keep blending it and blending it out. Sorry if I sound a little funny, I'm still kind of getting my voice back from being in a haunted house. But now I'm going to start cutting my crease, and I'm only going to cut like a half crease with just some concealer because I really want to make sure this yellow stands out against the pink. I didn't want to get muddled. And then I'm going to go into that Candlelight shade. It's so pretty, and I'm just going to place that everywhere I put the concealer. Like, oh my god, look at the shadow. Look at it. It is stunning. Oh my god, it's just glittery and pastel yellow. It's just such a pretty yellow. Like, I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it so freaking much. Then I'm just going to go back in with that Rose Burst shadow and just kind of blend and blur the edges so it's not like a super hard like yellow. Like, I still want it to be soft and pretty, so just blend those together. Then I'm going to go back into Frosting and run this throughout my lower lash line, connecting it to the top because I love a cohesive look and I love matching my lower lash line to my crease. So I'm really just blending that out. And then I'm also going to go in with the shadow called Cloud and place this in my inner corner just to open up and just brighten up those eyes even more. I really love to highlight the inner corner. It's just such a pretty effect. But I thought it was a little too white, so I topped it off with candle to give an even more pastel-y yellow glow in there. Then I'm just going to tightline my lower lash line and slash waterline, whatever, with a white pencil just to open up the eyes and to stop the little stickiness the pink does. And then I applied mascara and lashes off camera because that's boring to watch. And I'm just going to start doing a light contour. I didn't want to do too hard because I wanted like the pinks to be more of a focused. I wanted a soft look. So I'm going into some blush and I'm just going to pound my face with that. I know I said soft, but you always go hard in the blush. So I'm really packing on that blush all over my cheeks, and you can't forget the nose. It's the cutest part. Now I'm going to take a yellowy highlighter and I'm just going to start applying this through all the high points of my face, making sure you hit those cheekbones, that brow bone, that, more cheekbones, really just making it below. And then I'm going to hit the nose and my lips because, yeah. To finish the look, I'm going in with Lime Crime's Velveteen and Cupid, and I just think it's a very nice, soft, rosy pink that just ties in with the eyes very well. And the look is done. Now we're going into look number 2, which is like this pastel, gothy, spacey mermaid girl. Like those blue glitter was calling me again. I just really love blues and purples together. So the first thing we're going to do is go into the shadow called Libra, which is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. Probably another favorite shadow, honestly. And I'm going to start running this through my crease, but kind of rounding out my eyes more, making sure I'm blending it out in the outer corner and the inner corner. And I'm also going to bring that color to my lower lash line and connecting it all, just making sure we have all that purple everywhere. Now I'm going into the dark blue shade called Wrapped, and I'm taking a more compact blending brush and just focusing this on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye and just blending the two together. We are doing a halo eye, it's a favorable eye look. I love doing halo eyes. So I'm just gonna make sure I pack it in the inner corner and just blend and blend and blend until it's all together. Then I'm going to take that blue shadow and just run that on my lower lash line as well, really blending it into that purple and blending it to the upper corner of the eye. And then I'm going to take some concealer as a base and set that into the center of the lid, just so that blue really stands out again. Just kind of packing in, focusing it on that center, and then going into the blue shade called Blue Sky, which is a pretty shade, but you kind of have to work at it a little bit. So I had to apply a lot of layers just for it to really show up. But once it's there, it is stunning. It is so pretty. I love it. It is just a perfect blue shimmer. You just have to layer it a little bit. That's all. Then I'm going to be taking the purpley glittery shade called Tunicorn and apply that into the center of the eye. Sorry, my inner corner. I can't talk. It's 3 in the morning. What am I doing? But I'm really going to use this as my inner corner highlight and also bring that up into my brow bone for some more glow, just kind of tying in everything together and making it cohesive. And then I'm taking a bright blue eyeliner and running this in my lower waterline, just really popping that blue vibes that the eyeshadows are giving me. I didn't want to lose that blue moment we had going on the top lid on the lower lash line, so this just really added that oomph. And then off camera, I applied some mascara and some lashes. Now we're going into contour, and I did a little heavier of a contour for this look because it wasn't such a soft focus look. It's harsher and harder and glam. So we went with a little bit more of a contour, just kind of making sure I hit all the areas, hit that chin up, try to give myself a little bit more of a chiseled look. And then I'm going to be taking a purpley pink ombre brush. This one's from like NYX, but I'm focusing it more on the purpley end. And I'm going to pack that all over the cheeks again because this is what I do. I just love blush. I want it everywhere on my face. And I'm really just packing it on everywhere and blending it out, putting a lot of blush on. I know I'm a blush offender. I don't care. And hit that nose. You got to be cute with the little nose blush. It's such my favorite thing. Then I'm going back into that Tunicorn shade and I'm using this as my highlight. So I'm just going to hit all those high points on the face. I feel like you really can't explain highlighting that much because it's just like, hey, you're going to highlight the top points of your face and just keep putting it everywhere where you need to glow. And sometimes that's all over your face. So now we're going to go into lips, and I'm taking this navy blue lipstick from Lime Crime. It's called Blue Flame, and it's just such a beautiful dark blue lipstick, and I'm obsessed with it. And I'm going to put that as the base color, and then I'm going in with one of their Diamond Crushers in Unicorn Queen. I'm just going to set this all over the lips, but I'm not going to really like put a lot because I want to soften it a bit and blend it out with my fingers to make sure it's going to evenly spread and it's not just like a full glitter lip. I want it to be kind of soft, and that's it. That's in for the second look. Let's move on to number 3, which is this two-toned. I needed to use every single color in the palette look. Literally, that's the inspiration for this. I wanted to use the greens and I wanted to use the oranges and reds, so here we have a Christmas look, I guess. Now I'm going to first go in to the orange shadow called 10, and I'm going to start blending this throughout the lid and crease, really softening up and making sure I bring that into the outer corner, just really blending it all out. And I'm going to run that through the lower lash line as well because I want a full cohesive thing, as you know, as I've been saying. So just blend it into each other. And then I'm going to take a flat packing brush with a shade called RSVP, which is like a shimmery, salmony, orangey, pinkish color. And I'm going to place that all over the lid, really focusing on this. It's a dramatic eye, but I wanted to deepen up that corner a bit, so I took a little bit of Libra because there's no other darker reddy shades in the palette, and just blended it a little bit in the outer corner, just kind of focusing it so it's not like fully purple, but like you see a little difference. That's what I was doing there. So I'll just keep blending it there. And now I'm going to take the green shadow called Grass on the other eye, and I'm going to start just going to town in my crease with this, really applying it everywhere. Again, fully blown out, smoky green eye, connecting it in the lower lash line with a smaller, like blending lower lash line brush, and just putting it together. And then I'm going to go into the shade Lime Crime, which again, another favorite shadow, and like, come on with that name, like how can you resist? With a packing brush, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid. I ended up kind of wetting this brush as well to really get that sheeny effect that the shadow gives, because it's just really beautiful. So pro tip, if you really want to shine, make it wet. Then I'm going to take the shadow called Wrapped, and I'm just going to put that again, like I did with that purple color, and just in the corner, deepen it a tiny little bit. Not too much. We didn't want it to be a blue and green eye. We want it to just be a smoky green eye, but I just need a little darkness, so I put that in the outer corner and blended it. Then I'm going to go into the shade Candles because I couldn't resist because I love it. I'm going to place that into the inner corner of the eye, and this is kind of the cohesive, bringing the two together, even though they're both different eye color look type of thing. So it wasn't too much of a difference, and like green goes good with yellow and orange looks good with yellow because they both are mixed together with something to make yellow. I mean, yellow is mixed to make them. Oh my god, I'm so tired. But I'm also going to run that into the brow bone as well, and then water my eye. Tightline my waterline with a white eyeliner just to kind of make the eyes pop even more. And then I decided that this look needed a exotic, dramatic black wing, so I put a cat eye on to both eyes. A thicker one because I just was feeling it and like, why not? Now we're going back into contour. I'm doing a heavier contour again, just chiseling out all those points that I need to make look thinner because I have a big old head. Then I'm going to take a peachy orange blush, and I'm just going to pack that all over the cheeks again because I love blush, and I just think this peachy color looks good with my hair, and it looks good with the eye colors, and just really just looks good with this look. Honestly, I'm just really obsessed. Then I'm going to go back into that yellow highlighter I used before, and I'm going to apply this all over the cheeks. And then this highlighter is from Rue 21, and it is phenomenal, and it was like $5. No, it was $1. I remember this was $1. It was like a sale, but I think it's normally like $5, and honestly, it's like my favorite highlighter. Okay, lips get kind of weird because I was trying to use like all lime crime lips, and I didn't have a lot of lime crime lips that fit this look, so I first went in with the Velveteen Squash. Wasn't feeling it, a little too dark, so I went in with one of their old original lipsticks that I've had for a while called Cosmopop, and this really lightened it up, and I liked how this was looking with it. I wish I had taken off Squash before I did this, but whatever. Then I'm going into one of my old favorite products of theirs, the Carousel Gloss, and I really just applied this everywhere, and it just gave it a glittery, glossy look, and that packaging is amazing. Yeah, I'm just really obsessed with how this looks right now. I am really liking how this palette is. 10/10 would recommend. I am just like, I love it. Like, all the shadows went on great, and I am just really happy with the color choices. Like, literally, if like you're looking for a good rainbow palette, this is pretty good. and it's decent like size, decent price. Like the shadows are all pigmented and really nice and easy to work with. There is a little bit of fallout on the more glittery shadows, but literally I just took a fluffy brush and they wiped right off. Didn't even leave any stains or colors or pigments. Like, that's what we're talking about. This candle shade is everything. I think this one, Libra and Lime Creme, are like my favorite. They are so pretty. I will say the blue one, I kind of had to dig in a little bit to really get a big pigment, but like, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I would just be really rad of you guys. I just had a lot of fun making this. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Life was crazy in October. I was running around everywhere, getting no sleep, just trying to do stuff, and like the haunted house took over my life, but it was amazing, and I'm so happy, and I just am happy to be back and creating content for you guys, because I missed you all. You guys are amazing. We are at 800 subscribers. What? That is so crazy. Like, I love it. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. So thank you guys again so much. I hope you stay lovely. Bye!